In the sweltering summer of 1776, a group of men gathered in Philadelphia. These men represented the 13 American colonies. They were fed up with British rule. Years of tension had led to this moment. The colonies had been under increasing pressure from King George III and Parliament. Taxes were a major issue. The British government imposed new taxes on the colonies, but the colonists had no representation in Parliament. This led to the famous cry, "No taxation without representation." By 1775, fighting had broken out. The American Revolution had begun. In June 1776, Virginia delegate Richard Henry Lee proposed a resolution. He called for the colonies to declare independence. A committee was formed to draft a formal declaration. Thomas Jefferson took the lead in writing it. The Declaration of Independence is more than just a break-up letter to Britain. It's a powerful statement of principles. At its heart are some revolutionary ideas. These ideas would shape the new nation and inspire people around the world. The document starts with a bold claim. It says that certain truths are self-evident. What are these truths? That all men are created equal, that they have certain rights that can't be taken away. These rights include life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The Declaration says that governments exist to protect these rights. If a government fails to do this, the people have the right to change it. Another key concept is the idea of popular sovereignty. This means that the power of government comes from the people. The Declaration states that governments get their just powers from the consent of the governed. The document also lays out a long list of grievances against King George III. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. This phrase is one of the most famous in American history. But what did it mean in 1776, and how has its meaning changed over time? In 1776, all men didn't really mean all people. Women, enslaved African Americans, and Native Americans were not included. The Founding Fathers were mostly thinking about white property-owning men. Over time, the phrase "all men are created equal" has taken on new meaning. It has been used to argue for the rights of various groups. Today we understand all men are created equal to mean all people. It's a statement of human dignity and worth. Section 4. The Founding Fathers' Intentions. When the Founding Fathers wrote the Declaration of Independence, they had several goals in mind. First and foremost, they wanted to announce to the world that the American colonies were breaking away from British rule. This was a bold and dangerous move. They knew it would lead to war with one of the most powerful nations on earth. But the Declaration was more than just an announcement of independence. The Founding Fathers also wanted to explain why they were taking this drastic step. They wanted to justify their actions to the world. Another intention was to lay out a vision for the new nation they hoped to create. Section 5. Key points of the Declaration. The Declaration of Independence is a complex document, but it can be broken down into several key points. Understanding these points helps us grasp the essence of what the Founding Fathers were trying to say. First, the document asserts that all people have certain fundamental rights. These include life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The Declaration calls these unalienable rights. Second, the Declaration states that the purpose of government is to protect these rights. If a government fails to do this, the people have the right to change or abolish it. Finally, the Declaration formally announces that the colonies are now free and independent states. This is the actual Declaration of Independence. Section 6. The lasting impact and legacy. The Declaration of Independence has had a profound and lasting impact, not just on American history, but on world history. Its ideas have inspired people fighting for freedom and equality around the globe. In the United States, the Declaration is revered as a founding document. It's often paired with the Constitution and Bill of Rights as the basis of American democracy. The principles outlined in the Declaration have shaped American law and politics for over 2 centuries. The Declaration has also had a significant impact beyond America's borders. Its ideas have influenced revolutions and independence movements around the world. Even today, the Declaration of Independence remains relevant. Its principles are invoked in debates about human rights, government power, and social justice.